We got the WNBA playoffs today. It's Sunday, September 28th. As always, I'll hop on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy and give you guys my two best bets every single day. I've been researching this slate and I found two picks I really do like. The VIP is always where we cash the most. We had a 4-0 day in the NFL on Monday Night Football. A couple days before that in the WNBA, a 4-0 day. And then a couple days before that, again in the NFL, another 4-0 day. I think I scrolled past it. But looking at the VIP, we have 4-0 swept 10 times over the past 2.5 months to 3 months. We're basically doubling your guys' money on there. If you don't know, if you 4-0 sweep, you 10x your money, which has been crazy. Before I go over exactly how to get that, firstly, go down there, hit a like on this video. It only takes one click. Really do appreciate all the likes. It does help push this video out to the algorithm. And while you're down there, go and subscribe. We make our two best bets in the WNBA or the NFL or the NBA, whatever game is on every single day, so you don't want to miss these videos. But mainly, like I said, guys, go check out the VIP. It'll be top link in the description. Firstly, there's a free plan. This is not, you're not going to get the 4 bets, obviously, but I'm giving out one of those bets for completely free to anyone who wants them. So I send out 4 picks to the paying subscribers, the premium subscribers. But if you just want one of those extra picks, it's completely free. Go claim it, top link in the description. But I highly recommend getting on the week pass or the month pass, because this will pay for itself in 1 or 2 days. Then the rest of the week or the rest of the month will be straight profit. We have so many 4-0 sweeps. You can just play this on a normal sports book and just take them as normal lines hitting at 70%. You will be super profitable, but you can also parlay them and have big wins on Underdog and PrizePicks like we've been doing all season long. VIP, top link in the description. Go check it out. Another thing I want to highlight, guys, is Chalkboard. Craziest promo offer. Every video I will tell you about this because of how crazy it is. You don't, no deposit necessary. You don't have to put any of your own money, and you can get a free $20 on there with our code BROS. That means all these other apps are going to give you a deposit match, are going to give you free squares, which is obviously good, but we're the real, like, this is just none of your own money required at all. You can build this $20 into hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars, and that's none of your own, no skin off your own back. Download Chalkboard, use code BROS, claim that free $20 with no deposit required. Let's hop on here and let me show you guys how I can always find value on these apps. Look at A'ja Wilson. PrizePicks has already gone here and lowered her line down to 25. If you want to take it on Underdog, it's 25.5. These lines always have discrepancies, but my first bet is actually going to be on her lower 10.5 rebounds. Right here on PrizePicks is 10. You're getting a little bit juice, but I'm fine with that on Underdog. And the big reason why I'm saying A'ja Wilson is a good bet to take the under, because look at her last 3 games. You'll see against Indiana, 8, 9, 13. Only been under this. What am I saying? Has been under this in 2 of her last 3 in this series. It's game 4. It's to close out this game. I really don't think it's a spot A'ja needs to go out there and rebound a lot. I could see her going out here officially. Like at the start, I kind of like taking her under points, but I wouldn't be surprised in game 4 when it's just to close out the series, they let A'ja Wilson just shoot a ton. Like she's been shooting a lot of shots. I think her points could go over, but in a game where it's really not a must win for the Aces, I don't think she needs to rebound a lot. You see against Indiana earlier this year, against Indiana, we find here, right here, 6 rebounds. The game before that against Indiana, 3 rebounds. The game before that in Indiana, 7 rebounds. She's been way under this in so many games. Only hit this in 1 of her 6 games this year. We're getting 10.5. I really don't see how she goes over this line. I really think the smart bet is going to be A'ja Wilson under 10.5 rebounds. That's officially my first pick. And before I go over my second pick has value. The lines, like I showed you with A'ja Wilson being 25.5 and 25. My second pick also has line differences on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy. And I'm telling you, if you're on the wrong app, if you're playing the wrong value, you can lose hundreds of dollars on one parlay, because all of your picks could hit, but one could land right on the hook. And if you were just on the other app, it would have hit. That's why I always want to come out here, give you one pick that's better on PrizePicks, give you one pick that's better on Underdog Fantasy, and tell you guys, get on both. They'll both give you free money. They'll both give you free picks. The deposit match for PrizePicks. So if you go on PrizePicks, use our code BROS. Once you play your first $10 as a new first-time depositor, they'll add $50 onto your account. So say you just want a new app, get on PrizePicks, put in $10, use our code BROS. Once you play that 10, you'll get 50 on top of that. That's a 500% return on your investment. The Underdog deposit match is crazy. What Underdog will do is, firstly, they'll, like, whatever you deposit, take half of that and add it onto your deposit. So say you put in $100, half of that's 50. You'll now have 150 into your account for only putting in 100. So you put in like 300, then you'll have 450 in your account. And then also what they'll do is, once you play your first $5, same as PrizePicks, they'll add 50 on top of that. So say you put in like $150, you get $225, and then they add 50, that's $275 for only putting in $150. It's a ton of free money. That's the number one reason. The number two reason is just go on PrizePicks and just go to the NFL, and you'll see they constantly have these free picks for you to play. They constantly run them for the WNBA too. Underdog has this too. If you're a new first-time depositor at Underdog, they guarantee a free pick at the top of your pick and page. Another way, just free money. Say you're just on PrizePicks, you only get to take advantage of the one free prop. Say you're on Underdog, PrizePicks, Chalkboard also does these. Then randomly, all these apps will have them at once, and you can take advantage of 3 promos. That's why it's always better to get on as many apps as possible. That's why we got codes with them, code BROS, so you guys can get that free money, those free picks, and claim this Chalkboard free $20. Go sign up for all 3 of those. That's how you truly be profitable betting on these games. Pick number 2, like I showed you, there is some value on this. And for this one, the value actually is on Underdog Fantasy. We have Alyssa Thomas, 16 points. I'm going to take the under. I know she has been absolutely balling out. Her line is normally 15.5. They've raised it up to 16. The game before, if you watched my last video, I took her over at 14.5. It was raised up to 15, but I think it's just got to a point where too many people are betting on this line. One of the best values in all of sports, or when a ton of people are on the over, that's when you probably want to be on the under. And 6,000 people, the most in the WNBA, by far the most popular pick of the day, is Alyssa Thomas over this 16 points. So I think the smart play is to actually fade it. Go over to Underdog Fantasy. You'll see the normal line's 15.5. PrizePicks just getting greedy because so many people are taking this over. As you know, she's been over in 4 straight games. But on the season, her line this whole season was like 13.5, maybe 14.5. Now it's at 16 just because that's a couple good games. This is the perfect spot to fade her, only averaging 15.4 points per game. Also, what you realize, one of these games where she went over, it went to overtime. Another thing, Minnesota is 2 straight games where they have won. So really, Phoenix doesn't really need to win this game. I bet it goes to a game 5. So I think this really is a good spot for Phoenix to come out here and disappoint and not score a lot of points. So I think Alyssa Thomas is going to actually go under 16 points. PrizePicks is getting greedy. They're going to get a lot of people on this over when it should be under. I think Alyssa Thomas is due for a bad game. I think Phoenix goes out here and loses. Remember, guys, go join the VIP. Top link in description. Claim these profitable bets because we have been making you guys so much money on the VIP. Go sign up for PrizePicks, Underdog, and especially Chalkboard with code BROS for all that free money, all those free picks, and to be able to claim those bets. I want you guys to go down there and subscribe because we make our 2 best bets every single day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.